Hello everybody, and welcome to Wounded Healer Tarot. My name is James, and I'm going to be doing your reading today. Now, I'm going to be using something called the Talisman Spread, which is from an oracle deck of mine. It's not the oracle deck that I'm going to be using for this right now, but regardless, let's get into this. Alright, so first up here in the position of your subconscious feelings, we have protect your boundaries. Yet, from the cards that I have out here right now, this is very much so like a personal journey of like really embodying and expressing yourself truly, wholly, like becoming your most authentic self and really not caring what other people think. Damn, okay. And as I say that, to further clarify, protect your boundaries here, we have the Queen of Cups. Okay, and with that, being in the position of your subconscious feelings, it's like you're, in a sense, it's like you're being asked to really, like, not only have your boundaries up, right? Not only to protect yourself, but to not let that, hold you back from really, expressing yourself in the sense of like emotions, right? And it's like, as you're protecting yourself, this will also include, being very emotionally mature, okay? Having control of your emotions. Now, in the position of the possibilities or obstacles, we have kindle love, which really speaks to, loving yourself. It may have, it may portray two people kissing each other, but, this to me, in this particular energy here, your energy, it's speaking to, loving yourself, right? Really embracing that love within so that it can then flow outwards, and the energy, like you're going to be basically like radiating love. And with that, the way that energy works, since that's what you're putting out into the universe, that's what you're going to be getting back. So by loving yourself truly and genuinely, you're going to attract somebody that not only loves themselves truly and genuinely, but will have the capability to also love you truly and genuinely. And I mean, to further clarify that, we have the Two of Cups. Now, this can definitely speak to your connection with yourself, right? Having that, balance there. But, I mean, this can also be, as there are two individuals in this card and two individuals in that card, love could be coming. And, the way that you will attract that individual is by being that individual. Now, in the position of your best course of action here, we have set your intentions, which it's kind of like the same concept that I was talking about just a moment ago with Kindle Love. This is asking you to live in that energy of like what you would like your life to be like, right? It's kind of, I don't want to say fake it till you make it, but it's like, embody that energy of what you would like so that it comes to you. And that is a part of, your intentions here, what you would like to attract. And to further clarify that, hello, so far we have all cups here, man. We have the Ace of Cups. Now, I feel like, not only does this speak to like being able to fill your own cup, but this is also like, you are the pearl. I feel like, you've been under a lot of pressure in your life. Like you've been through a lot of things here in your life. And that's sort of what, got you to this particular point of being like, fuck it, right? I'm just going to be me. I'm going to embrace the things that I want, the things that I desire. I'm going to be who I truly feel like I am, who I want to be. And that here is you coming out of that dirt, coming out of that sand as this pearl. All right, so next up in the position of your outside forces here, we have guidance is golden. Yeah, I really get that, it's important for you, right, to seek guidance. Now, it's also equally as important to really be very particular in who you seek guidance from. Okay, like this is like, I would say, for example, if it's, seeking guidance on a hobby, where to take something, go to somebody who does said thing, who's very successful in said thing, to get their advice, to get their guidance. Don't just go to one of your friends because you value their opinion, and that's not to downplay, your friends, your family, the people that, you would go to guidance for. But this is very specific here, okay? Because this is what's really going to help you, in a sense here, to really move forward. Now, to further clarify that, yeah, we have the Seven of Cups. Because there's going to be choices. There's probably a lot of people in your life that you go to for guidance. But what this is about is looking past all that, right? This is not about, who's been in your life longest, who, you're closest with. This is about who has that particular golden nugget of information, of knowledge that you're looking for here. All right, now in the position here of your surroundings and family, we have move forward. Now this to me is sort of like a Six of Swords-y energy, right? And it even almost, with the depiction here, can look like a Six of Swords card if this wasn't an Oracle deck. But, it's like, to me, this is really speaking to, connecting, right, with your family as you are and moving forward in that particular realm, right? I feel like your family, yes, they encourage you to be who you are. They encourage you to be open. Yeah, because here, being further clarified by the Six of Wands, I feel like they've really sort of, in a sense, helped you to get to the Six of Wands energy. They could definitely be encouraging you, to be your most authentic self, to step into that, sort of like powerful energy. Because you're never going to be more in your power than when you are being most yourself. Now, for your driving force here, we have speak your truth. This is definitely, literally, speak your truth. But this is like, again, speaking to you, being your most authentic self. You're just being open and honest and no longer caring what people think. You're really just going to say what you want to say. And that's not in like the rude sense where there's people who just like say whatever comes to their mind. It's like, you have that forethought. You have that like filter to where like you understand, what you should really say. There's a time and a place for everything, and that's something I feel like you really understand there. And to fully clarify that, or further rather clarify that, here we have the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, because I feel like you've really been doing that work on yourself, right? To understand such things. And I feel like, in order for you to speak your truth, you have to know your truth, understand your truth. You have to embody your truth. And that is what will allow you to genuinely express it. Now, lastly, here in the position of your outcome, we have unleash your passion. Literally, that's all this reading here is about, right? Just being you. This is speaking to really not holding back at all, right? Doing what you want to do, despite what people may think or say. And that has to do with, this could possibly even have to do with work, right? You could be creative. And this is something that, a lot of people, their families, like, will really steer people away from doing creative things as like a career or a job. And that's because it's not very typical, right? That's not really what to a lot of people is acceptable. They don't consider that like a real job. But you're no longer caring. You're fully expressing yourself without a care, right? If it feels good to you, if it's something that lights you up, you're doing it. What other people think, say, or do is of no matter. Now, to further clarify that, yeah, hell yeah, we have the death card. This is a major transformation for you, right? And it's like, we've got a lot of amazing cards here representing that. The Queen of Cups, Two of Cups, Ace of Cups, King of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, Death. And I mean, the Seven of Cups is really just you learning how to, like, listen to yourself, follow your intuition, and make that correct choice there. And at the bottom of the deck here, we have the Knight of Cups, which is really representing, like, it's finding that assurance, right? It's understanding what it is you want to do. It's figuring out your passions and then taking action on them because you have that clarity of, this is exactly what I want to do. And with that Unleash Your Passion card, right, it's like, fuck it. Once you have that understanding, once you have that feeling, you're going for it, and that's it. All right, collective, these are the messages that I have for you today, and I do hope they serve you well. Be gentle with yourselves, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye now.